Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. We are now in week 3 of the Great Celestial Challenge, so today I will go through the event and make a little progress, open some chests, see if I can't finally get some of that event gear that is something I always struggle getting. Maybe I can get lucky and get some of that today. I'm going to announce the giveaway winners. I'm actually going to announce the new giveaway as well that will go live for next week. And I'm going to talk a little bit about squad synergy and some changes I've been making, what's working, what's not working, how my squad's doing. So without further ado, let's jump in to the giveaway details here. So the last giveaway, I'm actually going to be turning in the giveaway numbers tonight in hopes that you'll get paid out tomorrow, which will be before this video goes live. Most Hustle Castle payouts over the last several weeks have actually been on the following Monday, so more than likely the winners will get your winnings the following Monday. So I do apologize for a couple of days delay in there, but you should get that soon. So our winners to the last giveaway are Nas, Papatsu, Nagador, Bumblebee, Mektep, Alpha, Gus, Kianator, and Intrepid and Leshy. Congratulations. The winning number was 8,156. You guys were the top 10 that were the closest, and I will get your IDs turned in, and I'm going to do another giveaway just like this one at, I don't know, some point within this video. So be on the lookout for that. And these diamonds are given to us by the official Hustle Castle community page. You can find a link to them in the description to this video, and thank you very much for all of the support and everything that you've been giving. I do definitely appreciate it. It's been over a year, I think, that we've been doing giveaways now, so I do very much appreciate that. And also another quick shout out, you can see down below in the tickers, we got people supporting the channel. We got Buy Me a Coffee, which seems to be the option that most people choose. Local Mark, South Bronx are the latest. Those have done the donations the latest. If you're interested in doing that, you can see in the description as well. And we also have a support option on the YouTube memberships as well. And Keith Giles is one of our members on the YouTube membership as well. So thank you very much to Keith and all the other supporters. I very much appreciate you supporting the channel. All right, where am I at in this event? Not very far, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I can't grind the way I would like to. Same thing I would say, so I'm not going to go over all that again. But I did finally get through yesterday a bunch of the rewards that I had been skipping every time. I'm just going to go all the way back to the beginning because I don't know exactly what I skipped. I tried to keep things that might have been interesting. I might not be entirely accurate on that, but I think I'm going to be getting most of these. Or I also, like save these badges for week 3 because I might need them. I've actually been winning quite a bit in the arena, so I don't need to get the free badges quite as much. I'm just going to take this one because I don't want to come back and get it later. I think this is 100. I actually have a bunch of mithril, at least for me, sitting in my inventory right now. I'm not using it because I'm not sure what I want to craft, if there is anything I want to do, so that's not quite as in demand as it was in the past. I'm sure I can do some recrafting, which I need to figure that out so I can start rolling some higher percentages. I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe you guys can drop a comment. I think if you just take your item, so you crafted an incinerator weapon, you can go ahead and craft a new incinerator weapon. I don't even know if you have to break down the first one, and the second one's going to have higher percentages than the first. I think that's the way it works. And then obviously you can break down the first one because you probably don't need 2. That's my guess. That's my thought. Let me know if I'm completely off base on that one in the comments. Obviously, that's where I need to go because I have some of my weapons or some of my gear is very, very low. All right, let's go ahead and open some of these. More than likely not going to be using much. There's a couple that I have that I'm not using legendary anymore, and that's just to get my mages doing resurrection. These, they could be useful at some point. I don't know what I'm looking for, so I will take anything. Couple items here I'm looking for. None of those are it. Another soul, weapon soul. I definitely don't need this one. Let's see, 37. My mini account is, I just got here. I just completed 39. I think I'm like right around in here somewhere. So I'm hoping to get to this one from a mini account to get a new legendary weapon. Hopefully it's going to be something that's going to be useful. And I can get a little bit stronger. But obviously the goal and the point of my mini account is to have somebody do, I want to call it something else. Bunkers, labyrinths, that's what they're called in all the other games. But drawing a complete blank. Anyway, to make my hero stronger. And I can do that with both my accounts now, so I don't really need to level up my mini account. It's where I need to be. I can get through 100% every time, so that's why I haven't actually spent to get this bottom path on that account, and I'm not really worried about my hero. And if you don't pay, you have to skip a bunch of levels to get anything, so I'm not going to get anything higher on, let me get back here, on my mini account, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, keep working here, keep working. More items that I will not be using. Okay. Let's go. This is an arena weapon, I believe. We've got a poleaxe with a chance to do, when you, each hit increases damage by 24%. Okay, I'm not going to use that one, but hey, it's nice, I guess. All right, we got a chest here to give us some ether. Very nice. I will take that. That's the only one I will take. All right, we got a ring. Nothing special. Break that down. All right, we got an offer right here. I actually have an offer to buy, two pieces of a set for $9.99. I buy that every single time, but I don't need it now. So that's expiring. You might have seen it, I think, less than 30 minutes from now. So I'm actually going to let that expire. Here's another option I can buy here, but I don't think I'm going to buy that one either because I think that's like a 4-piece set. Actually, that might be a 4-piece set for $99. I'm definitely not doing that. Mace, damage and crit, each hit increases. That's nice, but again, not going to use it. Here's our legendary damage gem. Very nice. And there's a 4-piece offer, which again, I think that's where I bought my my first Darkula with that one when it came out a long time ago. Okay, some of those might be slightly useful, not tons. This is actually a good chest. And I get a bunch of junk, so it's fine. More material here. Nothing exciting these days. Like I say, this set's not all that critical at the moment. I got 7 more things to open. There we go. This is the big one. This is, I forget what it's called, but this is the special chest you get in the arena when you use a bunch of badges. So you get a bunch of, especially if it's the first time you got to a level, this is very, very useful. Since I've been where I'm at for a long time, none of these are probably going to be anything I'm going to use. Unless I have to get like stasis armor or something like that. Once in a while, blesses all warriors. If warriors more than 50% health, they get a shield durability. If the warrior's health is below 50, they get an extra something of health. Okay, that's interesting, but I'm not going to use it. Book of Prophecy, time distortion on resurrection. Definitely not going to use it. I already have a couple other Book of Prophecies with better items on there. We got a horseshoe. What is this? Dusty Antiques. This is a very good one. I highly recommend this one if you don't have it. I have a legendary version of this one. Activation once in a while. This is the best one you can have, and prevents enemies using artifacts for 4 seconds. So this is very huge, very good. Everybody should have one of these. I will mention something on the uniqueness of artifacts. I had some questions on that. I think it was more in Zero City, but I'm going to put it out here just in case we have some new followers. As you can see, this one's labeled as unique. That means you can only proc one of these during a fight. So if you have this lucky horseshoe on 5 different fighters, it's only going to proc for one person, because this unique label up here relates to this Dusty Antiques down here. So if it didn't say unique, you could have 5 of these and they would all do their thing. There are some artifacts out there like that, but many of them are unique, which means Dusty Antiques, you can only have one of them. If you have something like backstab, there are multiple different types of things that do backstab. Some are unique, some are not. So if you have those and it's not the same label and doesn't have unique on there, you can actually run more of those. And it's highly useful at times. All right, nothing else. What's this one? Deals damage, don't want that. So, okay, let's keep moving on. I think this is arena armor. Stun on death. I don't like to do things on death because I want to get as much damage as I can while they're alive, not have things happen when they die. This is all junk. Don't really care. 3 to go. All right, 3 big chests. So we have how many days left in this event? 4 more days left in the event, so I can probably complete a couple more levels. I think I have a little bit here for today, which I hopefully will get done. For the week, I have a little bit to do, not too much. So that's 190, 155, that's 340. So I'll definitely get a few more levels in the event, which will definitely put me to 90. Maybe I'll get lucky and get 95. So at most, I'd say I'd get 2 more of these big chests. But this is about where I'm going to get to. So I don't expect to get into the big premium event gear. If I do, that's very lucky, and I'll be happy about it. But I'm not getting nearly as far as most people do to get all of those good things. This looks very nice for sure. One day I might, this might be the next set I build if I decide to do it. Could be useful. I see some people running it. All right, 2 more attempts to get something. I'm just gonna go quick because I'm really not expecting to get anything. Another legendary though, so very nice. Nope. Actually, I built this one up recently for my hero. All right, not the last chance for this video anyway. Ooh, there we go. So 3 legendaries and 3 pulls. Very nice. This looks like a worker who's going to be farming uranium. Mithril, sorry, wrong game. Uranium is 0 city. 53, very nice. That actually will be useful. I don't think I have everybody at legendary at the moment, so hey, not bad. We got something useful. Let me go check. Again, farming uranium is not quite as critical as it was before, but it's still useful. All right, so we got legendary there. Pulling 51, 50, 51. All right, 48. So obviously I can find a spot for it, but everybody is legendary. All right, let's just do a max. Another beginner tip here. I know I mention this all the time, but it's highly useful. If you don't know about it, you can auto-equip best equipment. So right now, production 177. That's what I'm producing here for Isabella. This weapon here is the one that's producing mithril. So if I click on that, it's going to say equip, and it's going to go through and auto-equip the best equipment that I had. So she has this new one that we had now. I think that's the one it was, 53. And she's now producing 200. 206. Let me find somebody else not quite as high. That was a 50. Let's just do this one. So again, we have better material. Let's just go ahead and auto-equip. So now 185. That's actually worse, isn't it? There's a bug in, I don't remember if it was this game or 0 city, where it actually lowers your numbers. 189. 191. All right, I'm just going to go through everybody while we're here. 182. We'll auto-equip. It's the best we can do. 180. Okay, it looks like we have all the best gear equipped now, so. But anyway, that is a huge time saver since you'll scroll through all your equipment and compare and see what's better. Highly useful. So if you didn't know about that one's worth the price of admission always. All right, so that is the event. We got 6 more days to get a little bit of progress. Again, I'm not expecting to get any of that gear. I don't have any of the event gear yet. But my squad's doing pretty good as it is. So before I talk about my squad, let's go ahead and announce the next giveaway. It's going to be the same thing that we had last time. I'm going to be keeping it open for 3 days once this video goes live. And you just basically give me a random number, and I have an app that will pick the winner. And the 10 people that are the closest and or get their number in first will be the ones who win. And it'll be 500 diamonds. And those diamonds are again provided by the official Hustle Castle Facebook page. You can see that link down below in the description. And good luck. So what you do, there's a forum down below in the description of this video. Click on that, open it up, give me three different things. Give me your game ID, give me your game name, so you can actually copy your ID right there if you didn't know about that, and then give me your guess. And the range this week is going to be 10,000 to 20,000. So pick some random number, and the winning number will be somewhere between 10,000 and 20,000. So good luck. Make sure you share with everybody who might be interested, and you'll be getting your diamonds soon after the event, this giveaway event ends. All right, I do see this offer over here, so let's take a quick look at this offer. So again, this is the $9.99 for a 2-piece. Again, not going to be immediately useful for me, so I'm not gonna spend just to spend. So that's there. And then here's our new offer, which, like I said, is $99. I'm certainly not gonna do that. And you can get a 4-piece set. So if you're interested, you can actually take both of those offers, spend $120 and get a full set. I have like 13, 14 sets right now, so that's not something that's gonna be helpful. All right, so the last thing I did want to go ahead and talk about here is the build that I'm doing and synergies with your build. I think last video I was ending it with, I started looking, or at least I did it after the video. I don't remember if I did too much in the video or not, but I started looking at some of the top players, saw what they're running, and made some of those changes to my squad. And I immediately found that I started doing worse because my squad worked pretty good together. You saw my historic high. If you click up here, your profile, you can see this number right here is your historic high. That's the top power you had going into a fight. So apparently I set a squad that was 17-4. I don't usually run that squad. This is what I've been running. Actually, let me take Storm out of here. Storm's not usually in here. Been doing that for one of the bosses. This is my normal setup right here. And this has me at 16-6, I think. 16-3. That's 16-3 because my hero's not set right. Let me go set my hero right just to get everything consistent. So I usually run the armored hamster. And then I run the tournament flag. So right there, that's my normal setup, and that puts me at, maybe it's up to 16.7 now. Whoops, wrong spot. Check my power here. Barracks, level 7, 16.6. So I'm going into battles with 16.6. And this squad, before I started making changes, was right around here, 16.5, 16.6. And I was winning, you know, anybody under 20, I would win majority of the time. And I'd win a handful of those over 20. The highest person I beat was over 23 million. So the squad was doing pretty good. And I went ahead and changed a couple things. And something else I always promote is to build your tank to live as long as possible and let the others do the work. You know, especially early in the game, you want to have your archers do a bunch of the damage and do a bunch of the work. So I went ahead and put some different armor on here. I took the armor off of my Palamage, who was set up pretty good and living a long time. I don't know if I have it handy. I'm going to poke around real quick and see if I can find it. And this is the one that a lot of the top players were running. It's unaffected by negative effects. I don't think that was the one. Yeah, I'm not going to... Maybe this one, because I took it off. Plus we have a bunch of gems on there. Oh yeah, the other thing, I did end up finding all those gems as I put in the notes that it was kind of hidden under something that was new, because once you take unset something, it's labeled as new again. So the gems are hiding behind the new label. I didn't notice that until after the fact, and I found it there. So I'm pretty sure this is the one a lot of the top players run. And I put it on there, and I started finding that my tank in the arena matches didn't last as long as I expected, and certainly didn't do as much damage, because obviously the one I'm currently running does a bunch of damage. And I'd still win fights under 20 million, but not as consistently, and I would win them slower, so I wouldn't get as many points, so I wasn't doing as well in the arena. And then I was like, okay, maybe I could deal with that as long as I did get 15 out of 15 on in Genbei without a problem. And I was arguably not getting as far in Genbei either, and I haven't been able to have time to run that quite as much as I would like to, but I was highly disappointed. So I had actually made 3 changes. I changed the armor for Maddie, and I changed my Palamage armor, and then I went ahead and changed one of my Darkula to use something else that a lot of the top players are running, and I just was not having the results. So I went back, changed everybody back, so I'm wasting all of my essence to put everybody back where they were, and then all of a sudden I started having good results again. So the short story, I guess, out of all this is, just because somebody else is running something and it's working for them doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You need to make sure you have something where your squad is working together, building a synergy, just making it stronger so you can be successful. So it's good to check out what other people are doing. It's good to get advice from other people. And there are certainly some things that are hands down better options, better choices. But just because it works for somebody doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And you really need to take everything into account, what you're doing, and make sure that works for your squad. Early on, I was one that was very, very archer heavy. I ran 3 archers when I had a six-person squad, and I had pretty good results with it. A lot of people told me not to do that, but it worked for me, and I ended up having some of my other fighters help support my archers by doing more damage and things like that. So I was getting better results with my archers than a lot of people were, just because I was doing my build in a way that supported my archers. And now, that always evolves and changes. There's different gear that's meta gear. There's certain things that get better and get worse. But all in all, you just need to make sure your build is going in a direction that's going to help you be better. Not necessarily going in a way because somebody else did it. So I made all those changes. I probably shouldn't have made that many in a row. I should have made like 1 or 2, maybe 1, and did some testing. And one of the new items that are out, I don't use this very much, as Squad Challenge. You can make a change and go and start testing all these different people. Come on, there we go. So you get some consistent tests. So I could go and start fighting storyline connoisseur here and doing some tests to see how it goes, and then I can go up and down and find out what's being consistent with people I'm going against. So that's a good way to do it, and you don't have to waste a lot of resources and waste time healing, because you finish this and you're automatically healed. It's a good way to do it. I should have done that instead of making all these changes, using all these resources, just find out it didn't work and I have to go back and use a bunch of different resources. So it's a good testing option, as well as obviously coming here into your clan, and you can duel in the training area, which is, you know, even ground, nobody has an advantage, or at the castle where you have your castle defenses helping you. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. So I backed up to where I was, backed out everything I did, and I'm back to where I was. Excuse me, and I'm having pretty good results again. So fairly consistently beating most people under 20 million with my 16-6 squad, and beating a handful of 20 pluses here and there. Not consistently, but enough that I will challenge them in a battle if I have a chance to, you know, win the arena. All right, what else? What am I going to do next? I mean, I think the next thing I want to do, again, this is something I see some of the top players doing now, is the Palamage is running with the Darkula. I just don't have enough of the magic catch-up to build 17 or use 17 essences to build a weapon and a weapon soul. So if I get a chance to purchase one of those for $9.99, I will definitely do that. But for the time being, I'm holding off. A lot of the top people are also running something you only get by doing clan territories. I haven't spent anything in clan territory other than leveling items for the clan. But in the store, you can build some things, and I haven't done that. And maybe I'll start doing that pretty soon. So we can get down here and start building these sets down here. What's it called? It's not even telling me. I forget what it's called, but anyway, all the top players are running this set right here. So it's a big one for sure. It's all fairly expensive, and it will take a long time, especially now that you can only get a couple of these every week, or I don't know how often that resets. I think that's it. I'm not going to go too far here. So the goal obviously is just to continue for the next 5 days to finish out this event. Where are we at? Let me do a quick check. 4 days. 4 more days left until this event is over. We usually have 3 days at the end, so you can go ahead and, not in the rankings, go to the stores. You can buy levels if you want to. I've said it before, that's never an important thing for me. I don't think that's a really good deal, so I probably more than likely will not be doing that. And yeah, I think I will wrap it there. So hopefully you guys are getting a long ways here on the quest and getting all these specific event related items. Trying to pull that up real quick to splash it here on the screen, but oh yeah, that reminds me, one other thing that did come out. Oh, special rewards. I don't know if this is anything that interests you guys, but when I do these videos, I have the game up on an Android emulator, which kind of makes it look like it's running on an Android phone. It's really no different than it is running on an Android phone, and it allows me to record these videos rather than staring down at my phone. They just released, they posted on Facebook, they posted everywhere. It's actually my Discord server as well, which you can see that down below on the ticker in the description. There's an app now that you can install on your PC, which will allow you to play the game on your PC. I haven't tried it yet. I downloaded it, but I didn't actually try, so maybe I'll do that after this video. I don't know if it's any better or worse than the emulator. The emulator is very heavy. It uses a lot of resources, so potentially that app will be lighter and will allow me to record things a little bit better, so maybe I'll check that out before the next video, and that might be another option if you don't have an emulator. If you're looking for another piece of software that you can run to watch videos when you're trying to get through all your daily videos and things like that. So anyway, just throwing that out there as a reminder. Here's the special rewards I was talking about. All these down here. As you can see, I have none of them. Hopefully you guys who are grinding hard do have all of them. I have too many events, too many accounts, and too many games to play to make a lot of progress here. So I'm okay with that. That is perfectly fine. My squad's doing good. If I can get something to help me out, fantastic. If not, I'm doing pretty good without it. So I will not be super upset if I don't get everything or anything for that matter. All right, with that, I will wrap it up. I will be back again next week with the winners. We'll wrap up this event. We'll have the winners announced the next giveaway, and we'll see what's going to be coming next in the game. So until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.